No gunshots, but they getting low, 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 getting.
Hey, what's up you guys? It's Craft Farms here with another video, and today we are back on Missouri River Valley. And as I said off camera, I would finish Field 2, and I have done that. And it is starting to get mighty late in the night. It is almost 9:30 in-game. So we are going to head on over to the field. I got the tractor sitting over at Field 1. We're going to go ahead and head on over to the field. We're just going to cut through this field here. So you can see our tractor and disc sitting here. Park the truck just like this, shut the lights off, and head over and fire up the tractor. So this is actually your guys' Thursday video. I wasn't able to get the, the Great Smoky Mountains episode 2 to upload. It was being stupid, so I just said, screw it, we'll just upload this for Tuesday. And you guys have been liking the map a lot, judging from the comments, so that is good. I'm actually way off here. Or no, I'm not. That's right, there's field all the way up here. Huh. I completely forgot about that. I don't think I have... No, I don't have allow create fields on, so... Now we can come off the GPS. But, yeah, so I've deleted the bush hog mod that I was working on. I'm going to save that for when I get a little better at modeling. And then the service truck, I deleted that too, because at the moment, I don't know, I don't really want to work on it. I today started on a couple of ATS mods, working on converting those to Farm Sim. Starting off with a T600 day cab Kenworth, and have a good amount of work on it done. Basically, it's only just sitting there applying the textures in Blender, and had a fair amount of luck with it. But when I went to export it, then it didn't work. As exporting as a i3D anyways. I haven't tried it as a FBX file, so I have to do that yet, but yeah, so if you're hearing like beeping noises and whatever in the background, that's Facebook me getting notifications on Facebook. But yeah, so like I said, started on a T600 day cab Kenworth. Got it mostly textured. There's a few spots that aren't working correctly at the moment, and then I gotta finish those, and then get it over into Giant's editor, and then and then I just lost my train of thought entirely. Wow. And then get it over to Giant's editor and get it in game and whatever. And then there's also a couple other semis, a couple trailers, Mainly it's a water trailer that I want to do. There's a telephone pole there. You know, just some few different things that I want to mess around with and see if I can get them in game and whatnot. And then found a couple of dump trailers in the SketchUp warehouse. There's a 8x16 and a 7x16 and an 8x20. So I got those in Blender right now. I'm gonna do some work on the model and give it good AO textures, and that'd be pretty cool. And I want to do those so that they have ramps. That way you can load like a Bobcat or whatever in them, and that would be pretty cool. Because that's, my grandpa has one, and they use it for hauling their Bobcat, with garbage as well. And a lot of like cart construction companies and stuff like that, they'll use them for that as well. So I think it'd be pretty cool to do that, and then maybe script it to hold grain or something, whatever, so that way it has a use besides just hauling your Bobcat around. But hauling a Bobcat would be probably the main use for it, and then maybe you could put like bales in it too, or whatever you want to put in it, and have a locking script and whatever too, and it'll be pretty cool. As I've said before, I don't really enjoy using SketchUp stuff, but to put it in Blender and redo it, then I can get it to where it's actually pretty good quality. I have messed with a SketchUp conversion one time before, or a couple of times, where it was just convert straight over, and it's just such crappy quality. But I can see why most people start out there, because it's really easy. There's it doesn't require much effort, so. But I just basically took on the hard tasks right away and went to Blender, and it's not all that difficult. You just got to be willing to learn, willing to take the time to sit and watch videos, look up tutorials, that kind of stuff, and also just take the time to sit and screw around in Blender and see what you can do. I built a cake feeder for my first project, and then my second and third ones were the stack movers, and the cake feeder was relatively easy build. It also helped that I had a lot of reference pictures, because we have one that sits on the back of one of my uncle's pickups, and we use that from time to time. So I was able to go up there and go to my uncle's pickup and take a ton of pictures of it and stuff like that, and so then I was able to make a pretty accurate model for that, which the stack movers are fairly accurate, but they're not 100%, and they're not as good as they could be, but they're as good as what I can do. I'm still learning, and I'm not Joe Lindbergh yet, but I hope to be where he's at eventually. He makes some really cool models, and does a really good job on them, and that's where I want to be eventually. I know that's not going to be tomorrow or next week or whatever, it's probably going to be like a year down the road or something, but everybody learns at different paces, and everybody has different skills, and that's basically just how things go. But modding is a lot of fun once you get into it. Scripting I really don't like. I enjoy the texturing and modeling parts of it. Modeling especially, because it's very fun to go from a cube up to this full-blown mod, and stuff like that. It's really cool to do that, but Like I said, it definitely takes a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of patience, but it's definitely fun. And yeah, so I'm gonna work. I've also got some Grand Theft Auto mods in the work. That those I'm actually like basically making textures for. You know, it's neat to have pre-made models because some things can be pretty cool, but it's definitely a lot more fun to make your own model. But I am enjoying doing the you know, conversions from other games. Right now, the one that I have in the works is a international Lodestar truck. I've seen other people do it before, but I want to do it. I'm gonna do, you know, it's in Blender. It's like a flatbed. There's a flatbed in there. I want to see what this is. There's a flatbed in there, and this is like mud or something in a way. That's pretty neat. Anyway, I'm losing my train of thought, getting off track. Yeah, I've seen people, like Serious Mods and his crew, they, converted it over, and it looks really, really cool. It's a really neat mod, and, a guy I used to work for had one, and it had a grain truck bed on it, and so I'm gonna do a whole bunch of different versions for this truck. You know, the normal flatbed version with a locking script, so you can, or maybe you want to haul bales with it, or maybe you can put some front loader tools on it, or whatever. And then want to do like a spray tender version where you got a few chemical tanks and, you know, make it fillable and whatever. And then also do a grain truck version, both a little bit newer, and then one that looks pretty much the same as the one that the guy I worked for had. And I think that's probably about all the ones that I want to do, but yeah, it'd be pretty cool. And then there's like a Peterbilt 386, a few Chevy trucks that I've got. There's a Blazer, a few other neat little things, and little stuff to work on while I practice my Blender skills. Yeah, I'm trying to get better at it, so that way I can, you know, make some better models and have nicer mods. And that's really all it takes. It takes a lot of practice to sit and figure it out. But at the moment, I have a lot of time, but, you know, pretty soon I won't. And I'm aware of that, but, you know, it's something fun to do in my spare time, and so yeah, it's definitely a whole lot harder to disc at night, especially with the way that this tractor's lights are. Some tractors, their lights are, you know, a little bit better. They spread out a little further and whatnot. But, you know, this tractor is very nice. It's definitely a little bit difficult at night, but it's very realistic to what a real tractor would be like at night. It's definitely a lot harder to go in cab at night, because you can't see hardly anything. We're going to try and get fields 1 and 2 plowed this episode, and then I'll probably do field 9 off camera. So basically I'll plow for the half hour. There's probably going to be quite a few videos of plowing, and then quite a few videos of cultivating, putting down anhydrous, because, you know, it's a long process when you got a lot of land. And then anyway, yeah, so we'll plow for the half hour of this video, and then, you know, wherever I'm at, I'll do the, you know, let's say, you know, I don't have all of field 2 done, I'll do field 2 off camera, and then field 9 for sure I'm gonna do off camera. And then I'll the next episode will be over on field 60 in the last of the corn stubble. And then After that, we'll have the alfalfa field, and then the big field 57. But 57, we gotta spray first, so that'll be another episode as well. That'll be next week, probably next week Thursday or next week Saturday, something like that. We'll see. So we're almost done with this here, and got 15 minutes left on my timer, so yeah, so this is the last pass of this field. Alright, so let's get started on field 2 over here. Hopefully our pickup's not in the way too much. Hopefully we don't hit it either. So excuse me for just 1 second here. Alright, I'm back. And again, I let my timer run free, so I think we'll just basically finish this field off in this video. It'll be a little more than a half hour probably, but that's alright. I'm sure you guys won't complain. We'll go ahead and do our headland, and then we'll go follow the GPS lines that we already have. Hopefully the next time I'm doing tillage, it's not in the dark. But I'm trying to do as much as I can before we hit midnight. And because I know I'm not going to have it all done before midnight comes, but I would like to get a majority of it done. But we'll see how it goes, I guess. Should be nearing the end here. Yeah. Must have been autosave kicking in there. It's definitely a very helpful mod. I've had times where I've been playing for a long time, and then all of a sudden I go to buy a mod, and it for some reason causes an issue, and then I'm kind of screwed. And the autosave mod, it saves every 5 minutes, I think it is. So that's extremely helpful. The water looks really weird at night with the lights. Almost looks like a culvert sitting there or something. Kind of funny. Yeah, because there's a little creek that runs there. Let's see a little better now. Or a little ditch, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we'll finish this video, or this field on camera, and then after I finish recording, I'll do fields 9, and then I'll do some of field 60, or maybe I'll do fields 9 and 60 off camera, just to try and reduce the amount of videos on just plowing, because I know some people get really tired of seeing the same thing for a long time, but at the moment I can't help it. I gotta get videos recorded, and I don't have time to just sit and do all of the tillage off camera. So we got 2 hours and 15 minutes to get as much plowing as we can before soil mod kicks in and sends up weeds and stuff and sucks up a little bit of nutrients and some moisture and whatnot and whatever else it'll suck up. Alright, that's the end of the headland. Missed the pickup? Yep, barely. We're gonna go over here a few passes. Go down right here, I think. I guess that's not going to help me to look at that anymore. I was going to look at my OBS to see how long it said I've been recording for, but that won't do anything since... Oops. I just accidentally hit V rather than C. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, so I have this neat little mod that was very helpful during harvest. I'll show you guys it here in just a second after I get turned around. But it was very helpful to be keeping track of yields and whatnot, or to add up yields and money and whatever else. So if I go 0 and 5 on the numpad, it brings up a little in-game calculator. And, you know, it works and everything, and really cool little mod. I think I found it on Mod Hoster, and it was super helpful to, you know, I could say, okay, you know, write down on a little sticky note pad thing here, you know, wrote down, okay, I started with this much, ended with this much, and then I didn't have to go back and forth between my desktop figuring stuff out. You know, what needed to be changed or whatever, and what I didn't add yet. So I'm gonna have to do another quick pause here. This time I'm gonna pause the timer. So I gotta go start the oven quick. I will be right back. Okay, and we're back. Just make sure, yeah, okay, it is. So, almost done on this little section we cut out. This is the last pass of it. Maybe. Last full pass, I guess. let's go down here a little ways. Right here. Cut ourselves another section. I was trying to make it so that turning at the corners is a little easier. I don't know why when I record I drop so many frames. I need to sit and mess around with my OBS a little more and see if I can fix that. I don't know what the deal is there. OBS is just a very touchy program. It can be quite annoying at times. Maybe we may not get this entire field done on this video. We'll see. Maybe I'll make it a little longer. We should be nearing the end here. Yep, there it is. I don't like this gloss on these windows. It's kind of annoying. And it doesn't make any sense either. It's like it's a picture of Hagenstedt back in 13. And it makes like 0 sense where it is. Some people kind of put goofy things on mods. It's kind of funny. But it has, I think it has working mirrors. Yeah, they work. That's always a plus. A lot of mods don't have that. I don't know why this looks like confetti. I think it's just the lights. The lights must have a blue tint to them or something. Doesn't look like it though. It looks like confetti or something. It's funny. And it's only on that front row too. On the back. I don't know. That's funny. Let me see if I can find something to talk about. I'm really running out of ideas. Things to talk about. Gotta turn around here again. Missed a little spot, but I'm not going to worry about it. That small of a spot isn't worth going over. I was gonna talk. So I like the Strobel Earth Moving page on Facebook, and I was looking through a bunch of their pictures. And they have some really cool, you know, it's like scrapers. I believe Random Sparks and John Deere Modding collabed together to build one. But it looks really, really cool. I might build one of these. Let me get a picture up here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But it's like a scraper. I know Random Sparks, they scripted theirs to be, like to move manure and whatever. So that'd be kind of a cool idea. Oh, wow, I didn't see these. They also have like earth scrapers, and they've got like seed tenders. Oh, what the heck? That's kind of funny. And they've got like big earth packers. Holy crap, that's huge. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is massive. Holy. Yeah, so I think that'd be kind of a cool build. Not the earth packer, but like the scraper or something like that, or maybe one of their seed tenders. Although really now I probably don't need it. I want to build a Unverfer 5000, I think it was. It's a gooseneck seed tender, and I forget how many bushel capacity it has for seed and fertilizer and whatnot, but I was doing some looking on the Unverfer website and found some nice whatchamacallem. Wow, I lost it. I got some nice guidance pictures. There we go. And so yeah. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the video. This feels gonna take a little while longer. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Share the video with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't already. And be sure to check out down below in the description for links to my social medias, my mod site, and other cool YouTube channels. And I will see you guys in the next video.